Today is 847 day that captures lessons to learn, learning, I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about what you need to give to get more of it. Because a lot of times I want more money, I want more energy, and we always waiting and waiting and waiting for it, and we never get it. We'll say that I want more courage. But there's one thing is that you need to give to get. So if you want to get more energy, what you do? You go to gym, you exercise, so you give energy to get energy. You give money. So that means invest money into your growth to get more money. You invest in courage. You do something, act on courage to get more courage. So like today, I'll share multiple things like what you really need to give to get. Because a lot of times we do not know that first, before we're receiving, so look into all the things that you admire, all the things that you want, all the things that you really, really would love to have in your life. So now we'd ask, do you give that? Do you give to other people what you want to receive? Because a lot of times you'll find that, okay, like I was hoping to receive it, but maybe I didn't receive it because I never gave it by myself. I never gave it by myself. And that's maybe was missing point for you to receive the things that you want. So today we'll focus on 10 things. 10 things, of course, I already mentioned: energy, time, courage, that you need to give before you receive. But today I will share even more things that when you give, you're able to get more of it. So the first one is kindness. Kindness. So that means that I truly believe that there is supposed to be more kindness in our world around us. So that means that if you want to receive kindness from other people, what you're able to do, you're able to give kindness. So that means when you really give kindness to other people, what will come out of it? People will start to show kindness to you. It's I truly believe in karma, I truly believe in universe. So the more you put out, the more you get back. It might be that you will not get from the same person. That's the most important. It might be that you give kindness to one group, but you will get kindness from other group. And that's probably the most important part, because a lot of times people are giving with thinking about receiving. But if you giving about and thinking about receiving from the same group, a lot of times people will see that and will never get anything. And karma will see that as well. So really something is giving and that be kind to one group of people without really thinking about getting anything in return. I truly believe that karma and universe will pay you back from other group the same kindness. Time. So that means if you really want to get people time from people, you need to give time. So that means you need to give time in a lot of different ways. So how do you give time to most important relationships? So when you give time, you get time. So when I think about really all the relations that you would love to have, and then look into the time, how much do you allocate? How much you said, okay, those people are my priority, and showing that they are in your priority list and you are giving your time to them. And then when they are able to see that, yeah, you prioritize them, they will be able to prioritize you as well. If those people are in your back burner, you will be in their back burner as well. Not every single time, but I truly believe that at the end of the day, that will be knowledge. So it means that every single time when you give knowledge to other people, when you share resources, you are getting much more in return. Now, of course, when you share, you're able to remember better. You understand better. You're getting just by sharing the knowledge. But a lot of times when you share the knowledge, you attract people who will share knowledge with you, because it's a very beautiful thing is that mentors are looking for return on their investment. So a lot of times, one of the best return on investment is being able to see that they share the knowledge and now you are sharing the knowledge. So that means that their impact is multiplying, and that is very, very powerful. Number 4 is support. Have you ever wondered, like, why don't I get any support from my people, from my relationships, and everyone? Why don't I just get support? And again, we need to look into the mirror. How many times did you support someone with encouragement, with nice word, with your time, with just being there for them? So how many times did you do that? So when you give support, you get support. I truly believe that is very, very important. Respect. Again, do you want to be respected? How do you show respect to other people? How often do you show respect? Because it's very, very important to show respect to get respect. This is a rule. You want to respect, show respect. And when you're able to do that, of course, it's easier to really deserve respect. You earn respect. Now, of course, I truly believe everyone deserves the first level of respect, but like maximum respect is achieved through earning. Number six is trust. Trust is again is one of the things that you need to earn, but then again, you need to give trust to receive trust. You need to give trust to receive trust. Sometimes when you meet somebody that when you don't know who they are at the beginning, first time, what you need to do, you need to give full trust to them. And you give that trust, you will receive that trust. Number seven is gratitude. It's very, very powerful. So that means when you are speaking with somebody and you are sharing like all your gratefulness and appreciation, because what you appreciate appreciates. The more you appreciate people, the more they will do things. And when you appreciate and you show appreciation and gratitude towards them and in a lot of different areas of what they do when they don't do, they will start to appreciate you as well. They will share because one thing that is that how you communicate, people will adjust to your way of communication. And I like that gratitude is contagious. It's very, very contagious. So when a person is very, very appreciative and is sharing their thoughts and what they're grateful for, what they appreciate, people learn from that. That's why I really love people who are very appreciative, because other people start to become much more appreciative as well. And they're sharing that. And so that means when you are sharing your gratitude, other people will share gratitude to you back. Number eight is effort. It's a beautiful thing. Effort. Effort. So it means that when you're a leader, when you are other and you want to see other people putting effort in the project, whatever it is, what you're able to do, you're able to put your own effort to show example. You're a leader. You need to lead and lead by example. And that means that you give a lot of effort and people are seeing your effort. And what they do, they follow, they give back effort and they put on the project effort. So you could potentially give effort to the person and other person gives back effort to you. It's very, very powerful. Leading by example, effort is one of the biggest things that I think that every single leader, every single person is supposed to really show example is effort. Because sometimes not every single person is able to show results right away, but they're able to show effort every single time. Number nine is positivity. So that means that a lot of times like, all my friends are negative. All your friends are negative, maybe because you are all the time negative. So that means we need to learn how to communicate positivity, because negative is very, very contagious and positive is very contagious. Negative is even more contagious. So we need to be really very careful how we share and what we share. So positivity is when you want positivity, you give positivity. The more positivity you give, the more positivity you'll get it back. It's very powerful. So when you say, okay, I want to give positivity, so we can ask, like, what kind of positivity and where I can give positivity to universe, and give it as much as you can, because you will get that back, and tenfold. And number 10 that I have mentioned is empathy, being able to understand and emphasize, put yourself in other people's shoes, because a lot of times people want to be understood, but when you really put yourself in other position and you really try to understand other person will try and do their best to understand you. I think that that's what every single person really need to work very hard to work towards understanding other people, because when you work to understand, it's very, very important. I don't know. I truly believe that every single person feels that they need to reciprocate. If somebody, I feel that they heard me, they understood me, I want to reciprocate that. I want to hear them out. I want to listen. I want to understand them to make sure that we are on the same page. So that means if you really want to be understood, if you want to have empathy from other people, that means we need to give empathy to other people. And that is very, very powerful. That means that there's without empathy, there's a lot of different emotions. I mentioned at the beginning, courage. If you want to get courage, you need to give courage. If you want to confidence, you give confidence. Like you need to act without confidence. So one of the biggest things is that a lot of times people think that they need to wait for something. They wait until the universe will send something to them. But I think that one of the biggest lessons that I learned, that when you want something, you will need to find how to be able to get and do something without it. How are you able to get without it? So that means if you want to do something with courage, so that means that first time you'll need to do without it. Confidence, you'll need to do without it. And for some of your time, you will need to do it without time. So it means maybe that you will need to not sleep a month too properly. Maybe you will sleep like instead of 6 hours, maybe like 3 hours. Like, I don't know, like it's what it is. Like, maybe you will need to, for example, you don't have money. Maybe you need to borrow the money from the bank to invest, or leverage other people money to really to start a business. So it means a lot of times when we need to start something, we will need to do without it. And I think that when you will start doing without it and start giving it, you're able to get much, much more tenfold. So I hope you to reflect. I hope that you reflect as well how much you give to receive. And I hope that you will find that if there are some things that you want to receive more and you were waiting for it, and now you will find out that you are able to take control of it and start giving. So I hope you just win and see you tomorrow.